Hello guys, and welcome back to another tournament of Pixel Ninjas. This tournament will be the final ever tournament of the course's history, and will be the tournament when we reach our 100th ever attempt at the course. And because of that, each runner will be numbered from 81 to 100. Now, 20 competitors will take on the course, and all of them, as usual, will start on the first stage. Let's see what our competitors will have to face. The final ever first stage in the course's history is going to be the first task in our final ever 20 competitors in their quest for Kanzen Seiha in this final ever tournament. It kicks off with a returning hill climb. This was in Tournament 1, but you guys never saw it because I'm an absolute idiot back then. But this was in Tournament 1. It has been modified since then, so players cannot take this very lightly like before. And most notably, this took out Paul Roblox YT back in Tournament 1. Next up is another classic obstacle making a return. It is the curtain slider. This map has been modified from last time, but other than that, it's the same as Tournament 3. You jump on the 3 blocks, and then you make the dismount. Next up is the Dragon Glider. Only 5 people made it here in the last tournament, and 3 of the 5 failed. And this has been made longer, and the map has been made a lot more difficult. Jump off the trampoline, go down the first glider, transfer to the second, and make the dismount. And then it's the completely new Circle Hammer. Players must go on to this first line. They must swing across to this third one, and then make a pretty tricky diagonal transition to the fourth one, and then make the fifth, and then another diagonal transition to the sixth, the seventh, and the eighth, and the dismount. Next up is another returning obstacle. It is the half pipe attack. Run up this ramp, and then go to the half pipe, make the dismount to the rope, and then the actual dismount. Then we have the warp wall. This is the design has been made, like the actual wall itself. The design is back to the first 3 tournaments, but the actual how it works is still the same. You go under pressure plate, go to the sides, and go up to the middle and go up. Next up is the returning slider jump, which the slider has been made longer, but nobody failed this in the last tournament. Only 2 people got here, and both made it through. And then the last of the 8 obstacles is the brand new final climb. The person must press this button, it will get still falling, and then they must make a jump and then climb the net. And if they can do that within 100 seconds, they will be moving on to the second stage, and 1/4 of their journey to Condensate in this final ever tournament will be completed. How many will prevail? Let's find out. Right, first up we have our first competitor from New Zealand ever. It is Jag Leonard. Now this guy is actually the host of Minecraft Ninja Warrior, the one in Bedrock. Now we can cast the hill climb onto the current slider. What happened? Stop the timer, yeah, stopping the timer, Ray. Stopping the timer. What the hell was that? Someone beat the course. Amazing. Yeah, no. Start the timer. Timer's back on. Come on, Jack. Go. Oh my. Is that not that? Okay. He kind of went through. He's on to the Dragon Glider, and he's made the transition. He's also made the dismount. Was he? Yes, he has. Onto the current. Oh no, the circle hammer fired. He was very worried about this obstacle. Many people were coming into the circle. It was a very difficult obstacle. Makes the first jack on the transition. Oh, what? But he fails going to the 5th one? What? Alright. Number 83 now. We have ZZ Props. Now this time DZ ain't competing, so yeah. And timer is off. And what the hell is he doing? Bro, what you doing, man? Just go! You wasted 10 seconds going on to the first step, I guess. And oh my god, you suck! Right now we have Sugar Page 570. This is the younger brother of Caleb Corbin 1, which will be running in the number 97. We call him CJ does. Onto the current slider, and CJ fails to dismount. Right now, number 85, sorry, we have Content Soda 1824. Now this guy is also known as Dr. Peppers on Sasuke Minecraft, and he's a pretty good friend of Fluffy B. 4874. Should be the final run on stage 1. The Hunger Ever Runner. Yes, bonus, but I think everybody already expected it. Now onto the current slider. Can he be the? No, never mind. Jack beat it. So yeah. Jack at the moment still in first place, getting to the circle hammer. And there's only a second to get to the dragon glider. Let's see. Can Peppers, I'm calling Peppers, complete the dragon glider? And no, he cannot. Right, next up, number 6 in the run order, we have the return of Coma 6X, the host of End Challenge, and he's making his first appearance since Tournament 3, where he says his personal best by playing the final jump on Phoenix Spider. Hill climb. Now, he also End Challenge, as I said. I desperately need to fucking clear that course. Jesus Christ, I choked on. Well, anyway, he's on the dragon glider. Can Coma beat this? Come on, Coma, you got this, man. Come on, Coma. Come on, Coma. Taking himself from the jump, and Coma fails! No! He's out on the dragon glider on his return. Alright, next up, number 87 in the raw order, it is Odd Cooper 564. This guy cleared Ender Challenge 6's first stage and nearly completed the second stage as well, but timing out on the final obstacle. They were a heartbreaker there. Already on the dragon glider. Now, shouldn't be a problem for Odd, because he defeated Ender Challenge stage 1 there, could have got stage 0, so yeah. And oh my god! Oh no! I cannot believe what has just happened to Odd Cooper 564. Let's see what went wrong here. As he goes to the dragon glider, he went down the first order pretty normally, but as he was on the second one, he swimmed, and that was enough to make him fail. That is frustrating for him. Right now, number 88, we have Brainish. He's the host of Minecraft Reviewer on Java. So he does first appearance. He got to stage 3 on the stage 1 Ender Challenge. Nearly got to stage 2 in the Sasuke Challenge 2 as well. So this guy has a lot of talent. And let's notice, already on the dragon glider. Holy crap. No one's made it past the fourth obstacle, the circle I'm running on. Only Jack has gone there. Ready for the second. Oh no! Oh, never mind. Never mind. He never failed. You didn't see that. Nope, he did not. Now, he's the first to make it to the fifth one. Makes the second that good transition, and he threw the circle hammer. First ever to ever beat it. Oh, he'll be the first person to serve through the face off up attack. Brainish nails it. Now onto the warp wall. Oh, you bet he nails it the first try. Now onto the solar jump. 2 obstacles away. Can he be the first newcomer since Get It Rolled? All the way back until to the clear. Weird for everybody makes it on the solar jump. Still gonna get up. Now, the final obstacle. The final climb. 1, Last obstacle. Come on, Brainish. We've got bags of time left. Come on. Brainish always swooping down. Oh, no. Never mind. He never fell again. Come on. Come on, Brainish. Climb. Climb. Yeah. Brainish becomes the first newcomer since Get Rolled on one all the way back in Tournament 2 to clear. He had a pretty scary moment here on the Circle Hammer where he had a very weird lag. But Brainish ends up clearing with just under 10 seconds left. And he also had another close call here on the final climb where it looked like he fell off, just kept slipping off the ladders and fell off. But that was again just lag, and we will be seeing a newcomer on the second stage in this final ever tournament. Congratulations to Mr. Brainish. Alright, number 89 now, we have Piss God. He got to stage 3 on his debut on Sasuke Craft Tournament 2. That's pretty decent, and he's off. On to the current corner now. We saw Brainish clear. Newcomer can he also clear? Clearly, he has talent as well like Brainish. Can we possibly see two newcomers clear on the final ever tournament? He's already on the second slaughter on the Dragon Ladder. No, never mind. Anyway, on to the Circle Hammer. The third wicket here so far. Previous two, one cleared, one did, and he had a scary lack, but gets straight on to the half pipe attack. Piss God makes it to the rope and makes the dismount onto the warp wall, and he beats it. Now the slaughter jump. Can we see two newcomers clear the same tournament 2 in a row as well? Same strategy as Brainish out. Oh my god. Oh, he's still on it. He's still on it. He's going under. God, that was a hard attack. Now it's on the final obstacle. The final climb. Come on, Brainish. Not Brainish, what am I saying? Piss God, come on, Piss God, go! Yes! Clear. Two newcomers have cleared in a row in the final tournament. Piss God becomes the second cleared in tournament 6. 2 in a row now. 2 newcomers in a row. And he had a very scary moment here on the Dragon Glider, where that lag again scared the crap out of me. And this was an actual close call on the solar jump. He did the same strategy as Brainish, but unlike Brainish, yeah, he came up short of the ladders, but thankfully was managed to save himself on the water. And he cruised to the finish line on the final climb. Congratulations, Piss God, you will be joining Brainish on the second stage. Well done. Right, at number 90 now, we have my best friend, Nacho Cheese 281. He's one of only few to compete in every single tournament. And he's off. Taking a while to size up this transition. His personal best was in tournament 2, I believe. Come on, Nick. Just make the dismount. It's not a hard dismount. Come on, man. There we go. On to the cruise. Sorry, he's failed this twice. Turn 1 and 3. Turn 3 had the most stupid fail ever by walking off the first one. But he makes the transition up. And to the third one. And, ooh, that was close on the dismount, but he's made it through. Onto the Dragon Glider, and he can't even get onto it. Now it is time to get to our first competitor who has completed the first stage in the past. Our next competitor is Brian8680. Brian has competed 4 times in the past. In Tournament 1 he failed the jumping spider. In Tournament 2 he also failed the jumping spider again for his second tournament in a row. He showed up for Tournament 3 but I forgot that he ran and didn't make the broadcast. But in Tournament 4 he became the first ever non-American to clear the first stage, but in the last tournament he failed the first obstacle. Right. So, as we saw in the profile, Brian, yeah, he has cleared in the past. He's the only non-American to ever clear the first stage, actually, as a matter of fact. And he is off. Let's see how Brian does. And he blazes through the hill climb onto the current slider now. And he fails! No! Right now at number 92 we have Petrillo Fam 4. He's a Halo veteran and he's actually the 69th ever attempt. And of course his number in the last summer actually met the number in the 69 of this course overall. So yeah, what an achievement. Anyways, he's on to the current slider now. And he's made through. He did beat this in tournament 3 and 2 actually, yeah. His personal best of tournament 2 where he made it to the next class obstacle. He never made it back there since. He was gonna miss out anyway that tournament, so yeah. And he makes Juggler. No, never mind. Another scary lag. And he takes a safe jump. Now onto the circle armor. He was very worried about this, and Petrillo fails though. Now at number 93, oh my god, no way! We have a Dream! Okay, now this is just Mr. Dream 27, our final newcomer. You reserve a spot, number 3, so yeah. Dream is dead. I admit that Dream is dead. Dream is dead. Dream is dead. I told you! Ha 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 ha! I told you, you suck! Right. Now at number 94, we have Paul Roblox YT. He's one of only few to compete in every single tournament, but he has been deemed as the most unluckiest competitor of all time because each of his 5 previous appearances he has never made it past the 4th obstacle. That was the best coming in tournament 3. Can Paul finally break through in this final tournament? He's one of the best in this community. We all want to see Paul on the second stage at the very least in this course. He's the only mobile competitor to complete the first stage in Ender Challenge. Can he do it here? He had a bit of a close call there on the circle armor and again. But he's going to make it through, it looks like. Yes, he will. Paul on to the half pipe attack. Now this is where he fell in tournament 3. He's already set a personal best. But can he get revenge on his tournament 3 failure? Oh yes he can. Now on to the World Paul. His first time ever attempting this obstacle and he makes it up. Could this be it? Slider jump. Come on Paul. And he makes it to the net. Oh my god, Paul Roblox YT. Is this the moment we've been waiting for? For 6 tournaments. Paul, one last obstacle. 20 seconds. Come on, Paul. And Paul Roblox YT has done it. He's going to the second stage in the final ever tournament. He's actually done it. Oh my god. He got revenge on his tournament 1 failure by beating the hill climb. He got past the dragon glider. But he had a few close calls. Look at that very weird bit of lag there. He made the transition nicely. Made the dismount, and then he also defeated the circle hammer, which he was very worried about. Had a bit of a close call on it. But overall, it was such a smooth run from Mr. Chad himself. And on the final obstacle, you knew he was clearing after he got past the solo jump. And he did not disappoint. Congratulations to Paul Roblox YT. We will be seeing you on the second stage on this final ever tournament. Congratulations, Paul Roblox YT. It's time to meet our newest member of the All-Stars. Number 95 in the run order is Get Shrek on 420. This guy's competed 3 times in the past. He got to stage 1 his debut in Tournament 2. It took forever in the vertical plane though. And he failed the Venus, which at the time was the 5th obstacle in stage 2. Tournament 3, he got back to stage 2, but he failed the first obstacle. And in his last appearance, last tournament, he failed stage 1 for his first time, going on the 3rd obstacle at the time was bouncing point. Right. The last runner before the final 5 is the newest and final member of the All-Stars, Get Shrek on. As you saw in the profile, he's completed 3 times before, completed stage 1 twice. He failed for the first time in the last tournament, and he's off now. Last time he was on stage 2, he did fail the first obstacle. So he'll have to get back there and possibly get to stage 3 on this final ever tournament. Going pretty quick at the moment, we're already on to the Dragon Glider. Struggling to get down, but he does eventually. And oh no, never mind. I got baited by the lag again. But now it's on to the Circle Hammer. It has not been that steady as I thought it would be. I believe only Jack and Pachula have failed this so far. And it will stay for now. Like that for now. Sorry, God, I can't speak. Now on to the half pipe attack. Shrek running a bit low on time here. Does not have too much time for the final 3 obstacles. He has about 40 seconds for the final 3. All to the warp wall. Oh, he misses on his first attempt. That's not good for a time. Misses on his second attempt. That's not good. Misses on his third. He has to get up it now. Which he does. Oh my God, it's gonna be an intense race. It's going to be an intense race to the buzzer. Oh, he makes it. What a close goal, but he saves it. Shrek, go! Go! Oh, what are you doing? Just go, man. What are you doing? 10 seconds left. It's gonna be close. Oh my God. Oh, no. Oh my God. Clay, why did he join? This is just bad time to join. But will Shrek make it? Oh my God, it's gonna be so close. And yes, he's done it. Oh my God. He's done it. Oh my God. Get Shrek on 420. Has clear with just 1/10 of a second to go. He needed 4 attempts. 4 attempts to get up the warp wall. He needed to get up on the 4th, and he did. And he had this very weird moment there on the final climb. Before the final climb, it was an intense race to the finish where Chloe joined the very bad time, sorry. It was very tight, but Shrek just about edged the timer, and he will be returning to the second stage. Oh my God, that is absolutely intense for Shrek. Why do you have to scare us like that, man? And this is the proof. The fireworks were starting to pop out. That means that's when he hit the buzzer, and as you can see, he had 0.1 seconds left. So congratulations, Shrek. Right now, we are in the last 5 runners of stage 1 in this course's history. Number 96 is Clay Gamer 13. He was only one of only 5 to get to the Dragon Glider in the last minutes. Hence why he is now number 96, despite never clearing before. Now on to he gets past the climb now on to current this. He actually failed this on his debut in Tournament 3, which he does not pull again, which is good. Now to Dragon. This is where he failed last time. Can he somewhat get revenge, even though it's 1 obstacle earlier? Oh, no, I get baited by the lag again. Amazing. Now onto the Circle Hammer. Can he set himself a personal best? No, he can't. What a shame. Clay is out. Right. Number 97. Fourth to last competitor to run stage in the course's history is Caleb Corbin 1. As you can see, he's cleared before, but only once. Bat in Tournament 3. I'm wondering if my voice sounds weird because I do have a bit of like, I forgot what you call it, less brush, I believe. So yeah, Caleb Corbin 1. Can he get back to the second stage? He cleared in the end of Era 1. Can he do it in the end of Era? In the end of it all, actually. He's finally beating the Dragon Glider. Finally, not onto the Circle Hammer now. Sorry, I'm having a thrush. So yeah. Circle Hammer. Can he beat this? We just saw Clay fail it. And looks like he's not going to fail. Yes, he will not. Onto the half-pipe attack now. He did beat this bat in Tournament 3. And he will beat it again. Onto the World Pro. In Tournament 3, he took 3 attempts to get up this. But he gets up in 1 this time. Very nice. Now onto the strategy. Oh! Never mind. I keep getting baited by the lag. Crap. Taking a step, Corbin 1. Oh yes, Is this the time? Is this the time that he makes his return to the second stage? Will this be it? Jumping on the fence, interesting strategy. And it works. Caleb Corbin 1. Welcome back to the second stage. 5th clear of the tournament. Caleb Corbin 1 is going back to the second stage for the first time since Tournament 3. He finally defeated his own obstacle, the Dragon Glider. He finally beat it. 3rd time's the charm of the Dragon Glider. Had a scary lag moment here on the slider jump. Patrol watching him, he was obviously rooting for him to clear, and he did not disappoint any of us. Caleb Corbin 1 had an interesting strategy on the final climb as well, going up the fence and jumping off the fence, I meant. And it worked, and it paid off, and he will be going back to the second stage. Well done to Mr. Caleb Corbin 1. Congratulations, man. Right, now at number 98, the 3rd to last competitor to ever run the first stage in the course's history is Static Slime. Now, recently, he's actually been kind of washed up in comms, but let's hope he's not. Last tournament, as you can see, he failed the Dragon Glider. Was one of only 5 to get there. Like Caleb and Clay, that's the reason why they're in the last 5. Or the line was going to be the 3rd to last anyway, so yeah. Now on to Dragon. This is where for last time. Both Clay and Caleb have gotten revenge. Can he follow suit? Come on, Lime. No! He makes the same mistake as Odd! No! That is actually heartbreaking. Could have even gone worse. He almost failed the first obstacle. But as you can see, on the Dragon Glider, Caleb and Clay have gotten revenge on it. But he did not follow suit because he made the same mistake as Odd did earlier. Oh, that is heartbreaking for Static Slime. Our next last quitter is V-Galactic. Oh god. Anyways, V-Galactic is the host of Star Sasuke. Currently hosting Sasuke Galaxy and Minecraft Ninja Challenge. His personal best came in turn forward, failed the Spider Flip. And in the last tournament, he failed the Fleeting Blades in the second stage. Alright, here we go. V-Galactic. Next to last competitor. We are getting there. And he is off. V-Galactic is off. Onto the current slider now. Passing on to the Dragon Glider. Great, now discipline notification. For fuck's sake, man. Oh my lord, that was very scary, but okay. Oh my god, no, very scary, lads. Jeez, bro. Right onto the circle hammer. He's very worried about this. He was very worried about this. Can't get past it. God, my thrush in my mouth is very hurting. That's why I'm talking like very, like, it just sounds so weird. Anyways, onto the half-pipe attack. Oh, hesitates. But makes it and makes the dismount. Onto the warp wall now. And he's up and in one. Onto the solar jump. Come on, Galactic. You got this, man. Galactic. Oh my god, what a close call, but he somehow saves it. Just like Piss God earlier. 10 runs early. Oh my god, he has so much time that, yeah, he even has time to celebrate. Okay, past the solar jump. What the hell? This guy's a different breed. Final climb, and he's going to clear the first stage. Get in. V Galactic going to the second stage again. Woohoo! V Galactic going to the second stage for the 5th tournament round. He's not failed the first stage in any tournament other than tournament 1. He started out very laggy on the hill climb, got past it down very easy, had a pretty close on Dragon Glider, nailed the global first step, and he had a very close call on the solar jump, where he just about saved himself, just like Piss God did earlier. Look at that, very close call. And he even had time to bloody celebrate that solar jump save. Oh my god. Nevertheless, he cruised to the finish line, and we'll be moving on to the second stage. If Fluffy clears next, we will tie the stage 1 record. So, congratulations, V Galactic will be seeing you on the second stage. Well done. And now, it is the anticipated run in the course's history. The final ever compared to run stage 1 in Pixel Ninjas is Fluffy before 74. He has finished first place in every single tournament. Tournament 1, he failed the hand climb. Tournament 2, he failed the time bomb on stage 3. In tournament 3, he was one of 2 people to get conned and say hello, along with Circle Stupid. Obviously, Circle is the first ever grand champion because of the runner, but he still is a grand champion. But he took it a step further in tournament 4 by getting a second Kanzen in a row. By less than a second. But in the last one, he failed stage 2 for the first time ever and ended the tournament on stage 2. Fluffy B4874, the undisputed GOAT, Mr. 100 in Pixel Ninjas. The final ever stage 1 run in the course's history is about to begin. And he's off. Fluffy B474 is off of the final ever first stage run. Mr. 100 for the current slider. He's never failed the first stage ever in his entire career in Ninja Warrior, if I'm not wrong. Makes his Dragon Glider now on going into the Circle Hammer now. We saw Clay fail this earlier. And oh my god, he's too good. He's the first and only person to go for the momentum try. He's just too good. Onto the half-pipe attack. He's faced every iteration of this obstacle. And he makes it onto a ball. Absolutely joke obstacle for him. Onto the solar jump. He gets it. Is it going to be 6 for 6? He has over 50 seconds left. Going into the solar jump. He went through the first 7 obstacles in a minute. Jokes, man. Fluffy B474 wraps up the first stage in the most fitting way possible as he clears the first stage. Incredible. Because he got past the Dragon Glider easily, which has been a very deadly obstacle all tournament long. Taking on top players like Odd Kiko 564 and Static Slime, the most shocking one. He got past the solar jump. At the time he got to the solar jump, he had more than 50 seconds left, which is more than half of his time left, which is just a joke. And once he got past that, he knew he was going to be 6 for 6. And Fluffy before Tony ties to the stage 1 record in this course's history with 7. Congratulations, Fluffy before Tony 4. We'll be seeing you again on the second stage. Well done. Let's go down and interview him. Fluffy, how does it feel to clear 6 times out of 6 times in this course as the 100th ever run on the course's history?
Dude, how did I get here, man? I don't even know. How, man? I was scared to death on everything, every step of the way. You know, back in Tournament 1, dude, that course had me scared to death. You know, with that jumping spider with the ladders, even though it was probably easy, and they still sucked at it anyhow. But
and the vertical plank, talk about that.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, the vertical plank, that one sucked ass. That one sucked ass, dude. It had a head hitter, and I could not do that one to save my life. Actually, I could save it really easily. I never really failed it, but, dude, just from that point, the year, it's just been a matter of preserving, you know, my honor. And now I've preserved my honor. And now it's time to see if I can beat the 2 one-jump stages and maybe get a content. No, I'm not going to content. I guarantee it. If I make it to final, I'm not consenting. That's all.
Well, we'll be seeing you again on the second stage. Well, good luck on that.
Alright, bye.
These are the 7 finishers. Brainish, Piss God, Paul Roblox YT, Get Tracked on 420, Caleb Corbin 1, and V Galactic, and Fluffy before Tim 4 are the 7 survivors in the final tournament's first stage. How will they fare on the second stage and beyond? Let's head back down to the course and find out how stage 2 will fare. The second stage of the final ever tournament in Pixel Ninjas is here. 6 obstacles, been completely redesigned due to this being the final ever tournament. Let's see what are the obstacles. The first obstacle is the returning chain reaction. It's relatively stayed the same, just that the turn is going to the right instead of the left this time. And it's been made a bit longer, the turn. And then we have the return of the Kudari Salmon Ladder. So basically competitors have to press this button, go up here, and they are allowed to skip rungs, but they cannot skip this bottom rung. And then they go straight into another returning obstacle, the log hill. This was the first obstacle in stage 1 back in tournament 4, and this has been made way harder than it was before. Before it was an absolute joke of an obstacle, only DZ Props failed it. But now it's an actual challenge. Competitors must hop across 5 blocks going up and down. They must be very precise with their jumps. And then it's another returning obstacle, the metal spin. It's also been redesigned, now being the diamond-shaped formation with the chains instead of the square. Quest must jump off this platform to his first chain, choose one of the 2 chains in the middle, go to the final chain, and jump to make a very tricky dismount. And then it's the undefeated swinging blades. The mount on it has been made easier, in my opinion, although for competitors it has been made harder in their opinion, but in my opinion it's been made easier. Make the jump that nobody's ever attempted, the transfer, and then make a very difficult dismount who has been modified. And then they move on to the one and only new obstacle on the stage, the narrow. First must jump on the small ledges, jump across, and they have to be very careful to not slip off. And if competitors can beat all that in 85 seconds, they will be moving on to the third stage and be a step closer to getting to that tower in quest of Condensate. How many of our 7 survivors will go through to the third stage? Let's find out. Alright, the final ever stage 2 in the course's history. Will we finally see another clear for the first time since Tournament 4 Let's find out. The first up to go is Brainish, the first ever newcomer since Get Rolled 01 to get to the second stage. And he's already got past the chain reaction. Now, he's got big hopes to even beat the record for the best ever newcomer performance. Still to this date, it is their third obstacle on stage 3, so he has a big chance of beating it. It's already on to the metal spin. Sorry. And he is through the metal spin onto the swing blades. Oh my God, he's the first ever to make it. And he's the first to ever read it. Yo, Brainish gaming onto the narrow. Brainish, can he do it, Brainish? 2 jumps, 1 jump, and yes! Get in there. Brainish becomes only the second newcomer in history to get to the third stage. Congratulations, Brainish. You'll be moving on. Piss God. Can he set a record? Can we have 2 newcomers on stage 3 for the first time ever? It'll be up to him. He's the last newcomer that is... Well, I'm saying they're still in the... Brainish got to stage 1, as you would say. He's the last newcomer to clear the first stage in the course's history. That's what I'm trying to say. And then it'll be the last to attempt the second stage as well. Oh, he skips around there. That was close. That could have been terrible. Onto the metal spin. And he gets through it. Now onto the swinging blades. This is do or die. He makes it. And he's going to beat it. Narrow now. Don't you dare choke this. Come on, Piss God. He has to be pissing himself right now because of how nervous he is. That's a terrible pun. But Piss God breaks the record! Piss God makes it the first time we've ever had 2 newcomers on the third stage. He is in the history books. Congratulations to Mr. Piss God. Paul Roblox YT. He's finally made it here. Mr. Chad, 6 tournaments in the making, is finally on the second stage. And he's off. Off to a very laggy start. Oh my God, jeez. Okay, Paul did say before his run, he was very worried about the metal spin. In fact, he said he will 100% fail it. If he doesn't fail it, it's a miracle. And if I'm not wrong, if he doesn't fail the metal spin, he will fail the narrow. So he's not very confident. And here's the metal spin. Come on, Paul. No, he's out. But he should not be mad. He should be proud of himself for getting to stage 2. Right, we are halfway through the second stage. Next up to run is Get Wrecked on 420. He's the only all-star to have never made it to the third stage. Can he change today? Hopefully. Last time here, second stage, he failed the first obstacle, which at the time was the cross slider. Come on, Shrek. His personal best came on his debut. Shrek and... Oh my God, no! No! Shrek, he fails the first obstacle again! 2 appearances on the second stage in a row, he's failed the first obstacle. That is... No! You want to end your career in this course. Oh my God, what the hell happened here? What the hell happened here? It looked like he just went normal, but I think he actually jumped, and that was just a terrible mistake. Oh my God, Shrek, why? Oh no. Right now, number 97, we have Caleb Corbin 1. And he's off. Onto the chain reaction. Don't feel like Shrek. Come on, please. Just don't. Just don't. Please, I beg you. Don't feel like Shrek. Thank you. And he's actually already set a personal best. He failed the mount to the Salmon Wire bat in tournament 3. He's already set himself a personal best. Well, congratulations. Caleb. Gets first to all kill. Onto the metal spin. Gets the mount. Gets the jump where Paul failed. and makes it to the last one and makes the dismount onto the swing blades. Justin the trap, and he makes the jump. Nobody's failed the mount this tournament so far, and nobody's gonna fail the obstacle so far. Onto the narrow, but he fails the mount. Ah, you suck, Caleb. What the hell, man? Oh my god. Alright, next class competitor to run stage 2 in the course's history is V Galactic. Despite clearing in every tournament apart from tournament 1, he has only been to stage 2 once. This back at tournament 4, where he nearly got to stage 4 in that tournament. And oh my god, a close call on the chain reaction. That would have been a sad failure. Galactic. Last from me failed, just like Puff B failed these swing blades. Now, Kadori Summon, he actually failed this in tournament 2. He did beat it in tournament 3, but can he beat it again? And he can. Now onto the lock Q. He actually made this obstacle back in tournament 4. I modified it, so yeah. Metal spin. This is where his friend Paul failed. Galactic going on a bit of a slow pace. He has to pick up the pace in these last 2 obstacles. But now he's approaching the obstacle that he wants to beat the most. The swing blades. He makes the jump. Just about 25 seconds left. Oh, no. There we go. Now 25. He's got to hurry up here. But he makes the jump. Makes the dismount. Go, Galactic. Under 20 seconds. Onto the narrow. This is going to be close. 50 seconds only on the second one. Go, Galactic. You gotta go quicker, man. 10 seconds. He's not even halfway through. Around the halfway mark. Quickly onto the next one. He has to go. 2 seconds. Has to make the jump. And yes! The Galactic clears with half a second left. He got revenge on this tournament 2 failure. We're getting the third seminar, but he took so long on the narrow. He cleared only half a second left, but congratulations, Galactic. Fluffy, how do you feel going into this run, and can you get revenge on the swinging blades which took you out last run?
I might. Let's be real. My shift key has suffered an aneurysm. Doesn't fucking work correctly. It stutters. So I'm probably gonna have to use that as minimally as possible. And that jump onto the first blade, that's jank as fuck. Dude, I'm sorry to all the kids who are watching this, by the way. But that jump is the most jankiest thing. The older one was less jank. I'm dead serious.
Okay.
But yeah, before I run, I will probably not get first place, but if I do, then I would like to thank... Oh, there it is. There it is. There's my shift stutter. I would like to thank... I don't know. Who would I like to thank? Circuit for being 15 instead of me that one tournament? Yeah, cool. Bye.
Okay.
Our final ever competitor on the second stage is Fluffy before it's even doing. Can he break the stage 2 clear record? We'll find out. And okay, I think when I like setting up the timer when I was recording, so yeah, I think that's why it's taking a while. But anyways, he is off. Fluffy B is off. The run that could decide history here. If he clears, he breaks the record. If he fails, then we'll have 3 clears on the stage 2, the 3rd time in history. The 2 times 4 officers from 3 and 4 will be decided by him in this tournament. Already on to the metal spin. Practically with just half a second left, he said he's not gonna follow suit because he's just a joke in terms of speed. Now this is the obstacle he wants the most. He gets them out, and swing blades after no one getting past the last tournament, everyone that attempts it gets past it. Onto the narrow. Thank God he didn't pull an Caleb. Fluffy B just gonna casually clear as usual. He breaks the stage 2 clear record. Gets in there, Fluffy B. Yes, sir. For the first time ever, we have 4 clears on the 3rd stage. All thanks to this man. Congratulations, Fluffy B will be moving on again for the 5th time to stage 3. And with that, we have 4 competitors going to the 3rd stage. A record This is the first time we've had this many competitors get to the 13 single tournament. It's also the first time we've had 2 newcomers on it. Brainish, Piss God, V-Galactic, and Fluffy vs. 4874 are the last 4 standing. They're the bravest to get to the 3rd stage. Will any of them be able to get to the final stage in this final ever tournament? Can they do the impossible? Let's head back down to the course to see how these 4 will fare on the incredibly difficult 3rd stage. 3rd stage of Pixel Ninja Tournament 6. 8 devilish obstacles our 4 survivors must face to get to the final stage in quest of Content Seha. And I can't even render great. Anyways, let's see what they have to face. First off is the curtain swing. This was the first obstacle in Tournament 5, but nobody got to stage 3, so technically this is new. First must swing across these 4 curtains and get to the dismount. And then it's the returning Sidewinder. This is the first time we've seen it since Tournament 3. This was in Tournament 5 as well. In fact, the first 3 obstacles are actually from Tournament 5, but none got attempted. This is a modified version of the Sidewinder. Now it's actually a 3-walk 1-up. So a 2-walk 1-up. But the concept stays the same. Now on to the 3rd obstacle, which is the wing nut. Just 1 wing nut, but you have to make a very difficult Neo jump. Yeah, it is very difficult. Especially, like, I can do this, but, like, when I'm recording, it's kind of hard. Oh, there, yeah, I got it. And then jump to these 2 bars. You are allowed to skip. And then go into the final iteration of the cliffhanger. The Starstruck cliffhanger. Credits to V-Galactic for letting me use this. Competitors must jump across 5 ledges in this first set and make 2 corner jumps in between. And they must make the first transfer to the 6th ledge, which is a 4-block half block down. And then they must make another 4-block half down to the 7th ledge, which is just 1 block. They must make a 3-block 1-up to the 8th ledge and make a full-on 4-block jump to the 9th and final ledge and make 1 final jump to the the green bar. And then we have the peg cloud. This has been modified since the last appearance from 3. The last set now goes up, and this was actually the peg traverse. Basically, the 1st and 3rd set was like that, and the 2nd set was going down. But it was the last tournament, and it got changed last minute to this in the tournament. So, rip peg traverse never got attempted. And then we move on to an iconic obstacle, the hang climb. It is legit stayed the exact same since we last saw it in Tournament 3. This was also in the last tournament, but was never attempted. And only 1 person in Fall before 74 has ever failed this obstacle. And then we move on to the first of 2 official new obstacles, the Leaps of Faith. Chris must jump onto this first barrier block, go to one of the 2 on this set, go make another 3-block jump to this, and then make another one to this, meant to be the blind grab, and make a head hitter dismount. Yeah, this is like for practice. Make a head hitter dismount, and then you move on to the final obstacle before the final stage, the flying bar. Chris must make a pretty tricky jump to the first bar, and jump across 5 bars and make a very tricky dismount. And if competitors can beat all of that within any time they need, they will advance to the final stage, and their journey to Condensate High in this final ever tournament will be almost done. Can any of these 4 get to the final stage? Let's head back down and find out. 4 competitors. Here, a wreck hit. Now, we'll see how they will do as we kick off with Brainish. The first runner in this final ever 3rd stage is Brainish. First newcomer since Get Rolled to attempt the third stage back since Tournament 2. Now, can he break the record for the best ever newcomer performance? And he's off. He's the first person to ever attempt the curtains win, which he beats. Now he's going to be the first person since Tournament 3 to attempt the sidewind. It's just been modified. And ooh, there was a close call there. But Brainish makes it through. Now this is it. He only needs to beat this obstacle to set the record. Oh my god. Brainish has done it! He set the record! Now can he go further than the cliffhanger? He said this is where he's gonna end. The full walk transfer. Makes the first corner jump. Makes the second. Now the first transfer. Come on, Brainish. Running up and it makes it. Makes the smallish and then now the 4 block. No! Brainish is out! Brainish, he just came up short. Yeah, as we can see here, he just came up short. But what a run. He set the record. So congratulations, Brainish. Brainish, how do you feel after beating Get Rolled for the best ever performance by any newcomer?
I feel kind of hyped, honestly. Like, you know, I did pretty good, even if it's my last and it was my first. I feel like this was a very good place to stand my ground. I almost got both hard transitions. It is what it is, you know. I'm sure we will cross paths someday. Who knows, maybe this will come back in like a year when you're bored and you have nothing to do after school.
Well, congrats for the record.
Thank you. I wish my other competitors good luck. I hope someone made it as far as I did, because I would hate to be the guy in front when I'm the first one here. That would be down bad of me. That'd be very down bad of me to do.
Now, the second of 2 newcomers, Piss God. The first time I've ever said that. 2 newcomers on the third stage. Let's see how he does. We saw Brady set the record for the best ever newcomer performance. Can he set it? Can he set this record immediately after Brainish did? No, he can't even beat the first obstacle. Oh my. Right, number 3 out of 4 on the third stage is V Galactic. This is only the second time he has ever gone here. But in his first time, he got all the way to the next last obstacle. Can he carry that success but even further and get to the final stage in the chance of condensate? Sorry if he's taking his time, unlike Piss God in this obstacle. And yeah, okay. He secures at least top 3, which is good. Ooh, at a close goal again there. Go straight for it. Ooh, almost jumps off. And Brainish, he just joined. Okay, Brainish having a fun time with Galactic there. Now, there's gonna be a bit of spoilers here after this, so yeah. Okay, now the wing nut. Last obstacle before I tell you there was a spoiler here. And he gets it. And he's through. Now, spoiler. There will be some fast forwards because he took some ridiculously long breaks. Okay, there will be some fast forwards. Okay, like he took some ridiculously long breaks. Yeah. Now on to his own obstacle, which Brainish failed, the Starstruck cliffhanger. Paul and Oculus beat this in Tournament 2. Real bread, or only breads got past it in Tournament 1 of Sasuke Craft. Kenny did what those 3 did. And fast forward to we went to the final edge there. This is the first fast forward. It took so long. Oh my god, you have to fast forward it till you get to the next to us ledge and mid jump. But he did make it through. Now he's on to the pet cloud. He's very worried about it. He is extremely worried about this. Scared of the F out of me. Okay. Pet cloud. Oh, he should be back. Oh, what the hell are you doing, Galactic? He's showing off. Oh my god. Showboater. or onto the pet cloud. Take his timer. Galactic kinda set himself a personal best in his final tournament. He's halfway through the pet cloud. God, he's worried. He is worried to death. By the way, he changed his skin back to the doggy skin like they did on stage 1. He changed his skin for stage 2 run, so yeah. Just a disclaimer. Makes to the last pick on the second set. Now onto the modified set. 3 jumps left. Yes, true. You can actually skip that top ledge. It is allowed. You can actually skip the top peg. Please, please. He's so worried. Oh my god. He's so damn worried. Yeah, if you go to the left peg, you can skip the top peg. Which is the smart strategy. Looks like he's going for it. This thing is so long. Yeah, 69 minutes later. Haha. Okay, I put that as a joke, but it still took forever. He still took absolutely forever. Okay, I'm not lying. Jeez. And he makes it. Finally went for it. Jesus Christ. He's on to the hang climb. Oh shit! I swear, if this video gets demonetized for some swearing, obviously like Fluffy be swearing in this interview, and now this, I'm going to be mad to death. If this gets demonetized, I'm going to be mad. Choke ops now. Come on, man. Hang climb isn't that hard. Come on, Galaxy. You can do the hang climb. You're not Fluffy B. You don't fail hang climbs, man. True. Hang climb looks nice from down here. It's true. How can you know? Oh, he makes to the second one, and he makes the third. This is exactly the same as it was back in tournament 3. These next 2 jumps, he's so worried. His run has been going on for 5 minutes. Actually, more. If I didn't do those fast forwards, man. Holy crap. He took another break. Amazing. Waiting for Sasuke Craft to be jumped. That ain't happening, Brainish. Just shut up, man. He's on Bedrock. Easy dubs. Yeah, get in there. Onto this. Now the last chokeable jump. He's doing some 360s for some odd reason. Come on, Galactic. Get this jump. Come on. Yes. Yeah, he has to touch the last one. You can't skip it. Don't worry, you don't have to jump for the dismount, okay? And he makes it. Nice. Now he's matched his personal best. Get out of here, Caleb. He's matched his personal best. Can he beat his own personal best? Warning, there's another fast forward in this obstacle because he took another ridiculously long break. On to the first one. The first ever person to attempt this obstacle. Epic rusting scene, true. Amazing. Galactic. He does not want to make a simple mistake in this stage. One mistake, and it's over. It's a what the hell, man? And he makes it, and there you go, yeah, fast forward, yeah. I'm not lying, okay? He actually beat it. I'm not lying. He beat the obstacle. I just had to fast forward it because it just took so freaking long. Okay? Bear with me. He's gone a personal best. Trust me, he did beat it. If I see any comments saying, oh my god, did he cheat? I'm gonna kick your butt, bro. I'm gonna kick your butt. But anyways, he's set himself a personal best. One obstacle away from the final stage. Can Galactic do it? He goes straight for the third one. 3 jumps left to glory. He's worried. These are the most intense 3 jumps. He makes the first of the 3. 2 more jumps. Just go momentum this jump, and you'll make it for sure. If you don't make it, if you momentum, that's unfortunate. But if you momentum, you should be able to make it. Come on, Jeff. I mean, Galactic. Come on, Galactic. Make this jump. Come on. Galactic. You got this, man. Galactic. Goes for it. Yeah! Galactic is going to the final stage! In the final ever tournament, we will see a final stage attack. He beat his own cliffhanger at the most intense moment of his life. But he went through it and he's going to the final stage! The final ever competitor to run the third stage is Fluffy B4874. Now, to be able to have a chance of getting 6 first places in 6 tournaments in this course, he will need to at least get to the final stage. If he doesn't, Galactic will get first place. The pressure is on him to retain that first place spot. And he's off. Oh wait, never mind, he's not. Come on, Fluffy, you can just go now. Come on, man. Come on, Fluffy, go. What are you waiting for, man? There we go. Oh yeah, he just nailed it. Yeah, he has that. Yes, that's the reason. Oh my god, that scared the crap out of me. No, on TV. Wing nut. Because everyone has gone past us. That made it. Yes! Get in there. Onto the pet cloud. Come on, Fluffy. Halfway through the third stage. He's actually going at a decent pace on the freaking Galactic, who took 10 minutes. More than 10 minutes if I didn't do the fast forwards. Jesus Christ. We're down to the third set. He's going... Oh, no, he's going to do the smart thing, and yes. Now, what the hang on? This is where he failed in tournament 1. He failed going to the third list back then. Hopefully it won't happen again. He's sizing it up. Onto the first one. Onto the second. Onto the third. No! No! He fails it again! How have I just jinxed it? Fluffy Beat's not going to that first place. He just tournament 1. He failed it the exact same way. 5 tournaments later. And he will not be finishing in first place in this final tournament. Oh no. That is painful for him. And after a very long tournament, we have a finalist in V Galactic. Can he end off the course with a constant Seiya and be the third different competitor to achieve constant Seiya ever? Let's find out in one final battle in the course's history. This is it. With Galactic's third stage clear, 3 of the 6 Pixel Ninjas tournaments will end on the final stage. For the second time out of the 3, the finalists will stand alone below the final stage. Galactic still got to be 4 obstacles if he wants to achieve Condensea and make history in this course.
This final stage is definitely the toughest variant that we've ever seen here in Pixel Ninjas. But knowing that it's the first year of this, that third stage over there, it was good. I really thought I was gonna fail the Peg Cloud because that the shit is scary as fuck. I don't know how I got through head so that's it.
The Galactic now joins a very small but elite group of comparisons going to the final stage. The group, which was started out back in Tournament 3 with Circuit and Stupid. Circuit at the time made second of only 3 appearances, but on just his second appearance, he managed to get to the final stage and became the first ever Grand Champion in the history of Pixel Ninjas. But then, 3 runs later in the run order, Fluffy P managed to join Circuit in the final stage, and he also joined Circuit on the throne, and became the second ever Grand Champion in Pixel Ninjas. Doing so with nearly 10 seconds left. And in Tournament 4, he also got back to the final stage, and he also got a second Condensate in a row. But that will be the last time we would see the final stage, because in the last tournament, nobody could even get to the 3rd stage. But now, in this final ever tournament, Galactic is the only hope left. 100 attempts have been made, 3 previous attempts were successful, and now there's 1 left yet to be completed, and the chance with Condensate. Let's find out how Pixel Ninjas will end. Here we are on the final stage, where V Galactic will have a chance at Condensate. But the task is easier said than done, because Galactic still needs to beat 4 grueling obstacles in order to achieve the Covenant goal. Let's see what are the 4 obstacles Galactic needs to face and beat to achieve Condensate. The first obstacle is the double plank. It is basically 2 vertical planks, but in one. It's a pretty simple obstacle, and then he must transfer to the salmon ladder. He needs to hop it up 3 rungs, and then must transfer on to the unattempted heavenly ladder. This was in the last tournament's final stage, but it is the only one out of the obstacles that was in tournament 5 that stays in this tournament. Galactic must climb up this ladder and at a very fast pace, and then go up to this bar, and he must transfer on to the final obstacle, the elevator climb. Galactic must go onto the sides of these water blocks, go up to the end rods, and do it again and again and again until to at least this end rod, where he can hit the buzzer and achieve Condensate, but only if he is able to do all of that within 45 seconds. Can Galactic end off this course with a bang, or will he end it off with a heartbreaking failure? Let's get back down and find out how Pixel Ninjas will end. Well, here we go on the final stage. The final ever attack in the course's history will be made by V Galactic on Tournament 6 final stage. This is the first ever official final stage with 4 obstacles. All the Starship Sasuke 4 had one, but this will be the first one that we actually see an attempt on a 4 obstacle final stage. Can he do it? Can he become the 3rd ever Grand Champion? And he's off! V Galactic is off on the double plank. 45 seconds on the clock. Oh, that's a very clever technique on the Samurai there. And uses the levitation to go a bit higher in the ladders. That is very clever. Galactic is being very clever right now. Oh no! Oh, wall save. He nearly fell there. That would have been heartbreaking, but he saved it. But he goes, come on, man, hurry up. He took so long going to the elevator climb. But he's picking up the pace. 10 seconds left. He just needs to get up 1 more. Come on. Just 1 more. Hit the buzzer. Yes! 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 Oh my god, V Galactic has ended the course off with a Condensate. He can't even believe in himself. He thought he timed out. But in reality, he's achieved Condensate. The 4th time we've ever had Condensate and the 3rd different competitor. He joined Circuit and Fluffy on the throne. Mr. Doucheman has done it. What a way to end off the course. V Galactic ends off the course in the most fitting way. He cruised through the double plank, which is, to be fair, it's a pretty easy obstacle, honestly. Look at this on the Samurai. Look at it. He had a very clever technique to save some time. And going into the Heavenly Ladder, he used that strategy again, so he can get up a bit higher. But look at this on the top of the Heavenly Ladder. He had a very close call here. Right there. He managed to save it. And although he took forever to get onto the elevator climb, he still managed to finish with enough time and defeat the hardest final stage in the history of Minecraft. And he has become the 3rd grand champion of this course. Congratulations, V Galactic. Oh my god, what a moment that has to be for him. What a moment. Galactic, congratulations for being the 3rd different to get condensate on the final ever tournament. How do you feel sitting on the crown?
Sitting on the throne is like really happy. I really thought I was gonna time out when I slipped down on the heavenly ladder, but I knew when Caleb was telling me to like go on the bar, I was like, wait, that gave me an idea. So when I did my strat and I landed on top of the bar, I pressed that like button, so it boosted me up so much. If I didn't do that, I would have been out, because I knew that I had it somewhere around like 10 seconds left. I was like, okay, I'm gonna go big. And I got to like that like 4th to last peg there on this elevator climb, but I just went for it. I missed the buzzer, but his Oculus captured, except they got positive. So it was really good.
Well, congratulations. Conjuring on the final tournament with all the pressure on. And yeah, congratulations.
Yep.
Well, that wraps up Pixel Ninjas. What a way to wrap it up. A constant say help from V Galactic, the host of Frosted Craft. And I could not think of a better way to end this. I want to thank everybody that enjoyed watching PN. Unfortunately, I have to end it due to real life purposes. And yeah, who knows? This might come back, although it's unlucky, but you never know. For now, I'm Raphael Games 22, and I sign out.